Alright, welcome back to the Rebirth of Dave. This is episode 16, I think. Not gonna say I'm pretty sure, even though I am pretty sure this is episode 16. This is another episode of Danger Zone TV, and this is gonna be a slightly longer build to the next pay-per-view. Our next pay-per-view is Total Disruption, and then after that we have the Extreme Doubleheader. And if you're wondering why there's a bigger build to Total Disruption, it's not because Total Disruption is a huge show. It is because the Extreme Doubleheader needs to be on back-to-back nights, and it's happening on 2 different months, so I need to make that build shorter, and in turn make this build longer. Although I am fine with the build. But yeah, this is the next show. The only people that are absent are the guy we haven't signed yet. Remember the contest. Whoever gets it first, they have to be. They're anywhere from 18 to 50. We're under a written contract at the beginning of the Cornell vs. 2020, and they're anywhere from the age of. No, I said 18 to 50, didn't I? And they're anywhere. Their skills have to be 50 hardcore, 50 brawling. I think I said everything. No news because it's only been 2 days in game. Yeah. I think we should just get on with the show. Not much else to talk about, other than what I just can't believe how once in a lifetime that's the segment that got the random fucking 99. Let's get it. Oh, I didn't set a venue, did I? Oh shit. Well, I might as well do this on screen. So the way I set venues is, because we're such a small company, anything below enormous kind of like doesn't make enough money. I know we have 3 million in the bank, but the point is not for me to just fucking spend all the money in the world. So I only think 3 as of right now have enormous, and I only think 3 will ever have enormous. So I just cycle between these 3 generic venues between these 3. March 2020, Black and Black. Oh yeah, here we go. Southwest we're in now. There we go. Now let's run the show. We have 2 pre-show matches. Once again, I couldn't fit enough matches on the main show to fulfill all the requirements of Steal the Show, Car Crash or Mayhem, and Hardcore or Wild Brawl. So we have 2 this time. This is our Steal the Show match, and it does really well. Yes, it does really well because Flex fucking Sia is in it. He just beats Frantic Ali. There's nothing in storyline will be affected by this match or this match, where Doug Peak defeats Top Dollar in a car crash. This was, I don't remember. Whatever. We open the show. I can't go yet. You're gonna find out why in a second. We open the show with the new stable, known as the Bible Bashers. And if you know anything about Pablo Rodriguez, you'll know that is Pablo Rodriguez's group. So they come out. It's Pablo and his 3 masked men. And Pablo's, he's got the belt around his shoulder. He's got the microphone in his hand. And he just looks at the crowd and he's like, I fooled each and every single one of you. You thought that I was the good guy. I was a great guy. No. I'm a petty man. You see, the first ever show of this Rebirth Dave, I was beaten clean by Chris Caulfield in a fatal 4-way match. I was not the one pinned, but I was beaten, which pissed me off. I never got my match. So what did I do? I made this long and drawn out plan to get that goddamn title. Father, forgive me for my language, but god damn, it feels great to be holding this belt. Now, you're probably wondering what happened at Back in Black. What was with Frankie Perez and Akima Brave? Where did they go? How did the masked men get out? I might as well just run through it. Why not? Fuck it. So after Frankie Perez and Akima Brave fucked off to go play in their game or match or whatever the hell it was, I simply just let the masked men free. And then, once they were done with their match, and once they were done with Chris Caulfield or whatever the fuck those three do in their free time, my boys just took them out. Simple as that. Now you're probably also wondering how I got 3 different men to follow me. And you see, it's a little more complicated than just they believe in what I say. You see, how do I put this into terms that won't get me into a lot of trouble? Let's just say I taught them the way, and now they do what I say. We are the Bible Bashers, and there's no reason for us to hide any longer. So why not just reveal ourselves now? Mr. Masked Man 1, please take off your black mask. And he takes it off. And he does that thing where he ducks down, he takes the mask off, but before he lifts his head up, he puts on a nice pair of red sunglasses. That's right, Masked Man 1 was Cali Slick. Pablo then turns to Masked Man 2 and he says, you do the same. Masked Man 2, same thing happens, but instead of putting on a nice red pair of sunglasses, or does Cali Slick have blue? Doesn't matter, a nice pair of sunglasses. This man puts on a black beanie, and it's Saeed Ali. And the final man, Pablo walks up to him and he says, I think you get the gist. Masked Man 3 doesn't waste time. He doesn't stall. He rips his mask off. And it's a man we haven't seen in a while. A man we thought was injured indefinitely. That man is Knuckles. Oh, they were red sunglasses. So after all 3 men are revealed, they don't seem like they were before the Bible Bashers. Before Pablo did whatever Pablo did to him. They seem empty inside. They seem like a shell of their former selves. But before we can think too much about it, Pablo jumps back in and he says, even though our identities are no longer sealed, we will be ruling Dave with an iron fist. You know that fist? The old logo of Dave? Yeah. That kind of iron fist. I don't know how to snap, but he snaps, points to the ramp, and the 3 men follow Pablo backstage. And we open the show with Java versus Busted Cap. Damn right. Damn right. This is a match that happened. And it got a 46. Java's not good. I took away like all of his popularity, and now he can't pull good ratings. So, there you go. We've successfully transferred Pop. But after the match, Java calls out the man that beat him, Bradford Peveril. And he tries his hardest. He truly tries his hardest. He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass, Bradford. Get out here. Bradford comes out, notices the weird stutter in his voice, the weird not Java-esque promo he is cutting, and he's like, what's going on here? And Java tries his hardest to act menacing, but he just can't do it. We don't know why. He just can't do it. So then we cut backstage to see Tribal Warrior wrecking the shit out of everything in sight, looking for Tennessee William. He's fucking ripping apart. He's ripping off. He's not ripping off doors. He's bursting through doors, ripping apart lockers, just looking for him, seeing if he's hiding somewhere. And he comes across Frantic Ali, and he's about to just fucking punch him for no reason. But he's like, he shows restraint. He's a face. And he's like, have you seen Tennessee William anywhere. Frantic Ali just says, oh yeah, he took the night off. He said he was citing back problems. Tribal under breath, he's just fucking Hulk Hogan over here. Great. And he storms out of the arena. Next match, we have Toma taking on King Boone. And King Boone is just out there. He's looking like a deer in the headlights. He has no idea what the hell he's doing. King Boone and Suzanne Brazel have great chemistry. Thank fucking God. Oh my God, I was nervous about that. Like, all of the positives that could. But basically, the story of this match is King Boone got amnesia and forgot how to wrestle. He has no idea what he is doing. He just looks like an idiot out there. He's trying to fucking lock up and he misses. I don't know how you miss a fucking lockup. He manages to do it. And Toma gets a victory. So, there you go. Oh my God, I'm gonna orgy right oh shit. My cat's right next to me. I woke her up with that. Talking about orgy, sweetheart. But we have Flex Garcia and Pex Jimenez in a dirt sheet-esque promo. You know, the old ones the Miz and Morrison used to do. You know, backstage, they're sitting, they have their legs crossed. And Pex Jimenez, he's just like, you know what I hate, Flex? Flex says, what do you hate, Pex? I hate it when people don't look like us. Me too, Pex. Me too. And you know who doesn't look like us? Those worthless pieces of shit, Leadbelly and Greasehog. And Pex, he's just like, oh, they are disgusting, aren't they? Flex, he's like, yes, they're disgusting. And you know what's even more disgusting, Pex? Pex says, what? The fact that you have to get in the ring with one of them. Ugh. Pex, he turns to the camera, he's like, yep. Next week, I gotta take on Leadbelly. Ugh. Whew. Is it the 1920s? Because I feel like I'm in a plague and I just need to cleanse myself. Flex, he's just... He turns to the camera and he just shakes his head. Like, God, they're disgusting. Alright, my cat is taking a shower right next to me. Here's a picture of her. I don't know how am I going to get never mind. I'm not going to be able to get a picture of her on my computer. I don't have a webcam, so I can't take a picture of her. And I don't want to deal with importing files from my phone. Alright, next segment. Oh, bad main event. But Bradford Peveril takes on Shady K for the television title, and he loses, but he puts up a hell of a fight. He has a slightly more offense than Shady K. He has slightly more offense than Shady K, but Shady K, he has more experience in matches like this. Bradford, he's been busy in FCW, you know, not a hardcore fed, but he is definitely showcasing himself. And Shady K and Bradford, they celebrate. They don't celebrate. Shady K celebrates. He picks up Bradford, shakes his hand. Bradford's off. Shady K's holding up the title when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Knuckles smashes him across the back, followed by Pablo Rodriguez, and these two just kick the shit out of Shady K. Just beating him up, taking him out. No rhyme, no reason. There's nothing. And even though Knuckles, Callie, and Saeed all seem shells of their former self, they kind of have traces of what they used to be. Knuckles still hates Shady K with a passion. And that's why he's the one that stands over Shady K. Pablo stands in front, but Shady K Knuckles is standing over Shady K. No one from the Defenders is here. They're all fucking, what is it? They're all out because of these men's actions. No one's here to save them. This looks like a bad, bad time for Dave. Finish show! 60. Pretty good. Pretty good. Flex Garcia has officially, he already kind of did it, but he has now officially surpassed Pablo Rodriguez in the best promo in the company. I would, as much as I want to cheese it and just have Flex's promos end the show, I'm a man for storylines. Alright? This storyline is more important than Flex and Pex talking shit about, whatever, the dirty white boys. This guy's garbage. Oh my god, he's does nothing good. Dean McWade has relocated to the tri-state. We got 116,000. I don't think that's a record high. Toma's feeling the effects of a grueling schedule. You got a week to recover, buddy. Fans amazed by Skip U. Wow. Oh shit, rip for Troy Winner, the old owner of 4C. Oh, he didn't die. Never mind. He just left the business. Never mind. Whoops. The show was awesome. That's great. Catchphrase for Pablo. I think I saw that. I forgot to bring it up. Alright. That should do it for this episode of the Rebirth of Dave. Not much else to say. I guess I could look... Not that. I could look to see what our record highs for... What would it be? Show history? Yeah, here we go. So, our best Danger Zone TV was a 74. How the fuck did I pull that off? Oh, right. Once in a lifetime, and then kidnapping is okay if the fans like you. Makes sense. Yeah, that's one of our lowest in this, you know, this fucking new era of Dave. Let me just say, before I log off, I don't know how I made it through so much of Dave already. I know it's been... I'm going to pull up the calendar here. You're not really going to be able to see it. The game came out in May. I know it's been a month, and we've only gone through 3 months. But for me, this is a long time. I think in this amount of time for my SWF series, I was only at, like, the second pay-per-view with the exact same amount. Like, one more weekly show. But yeah. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this save. I'm not playing any... I have one offline save. It's a co-op offline save. Yeah, I'm pretty much only playing 2016 offline right now. So I hope that the Seaverse for 2020 gets put into 2016. It probably won't happen, but I hope. Because I said I blamed the reason I'm not enjoying my games with 2020 on the Cornellverse. And if I have them in 2016, I feel that would be... if I hate it if I like not having fun in 2016, that would justify it. I'm rambling again. I always ramble at the end of the episodes. If you make it to the end of the episodes every time, then you know that. So I will see you guys in episode 17 ? Don't know for sure. Of the Rebirth of Dave.